Thank you for being here today. Can you please state your name and where you're from, please?
I'm Patricia Glenn Williams. I was born in Shreveport, Louisiana. We came to San Diego, California. My father was in the military, and so that's how we ended up here. So I've been a San Diegoan since I was 8 years old. This is my home. I had a good childhood. I have 6 siblings. When school wasn't in, we lived by the ocean. A levee separated the ocean from the military housing that we lived in. So I would go out there and play, and gather seashells and little crabs and things like that. And and we'd get those crabs and put them in the mailbox. And Mom would go and get the mail, and all these crabs were in there, So I didn't do that anymore. But and then my 2 youngest siblings, 2 girls, they were like my dolls. I was old enough where I could give them their baths and dress them, comb their hair, and it was just so much fun to me.
I also noticed that you also lived in Tulsa.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
When did you move to Tulsa, and for what reason?
So when I got there, of course, my spirit was high because I was being obedient to what God wanted me to do. And so I was listening to him, and he was telling me about the children. That was my main focus, was the children. But I said, some of those adults, they just act like there's no future. Mm-hmm. I was attending this one church, and across the street was a large apartment complex. And I mean, so many children. So with my Higher Esteem program, I passed out advertisement. I had on the billboard, or the marquee outside, I put summer program for children. Mm-hmm. And the next thing I knew, I had an interview from one of the TV stations there. A newscaster came out. She said, she said, I'm looking at the marquee, and it's talking about a summer program. Who is it for? I said, for any of the children, they could come. Next thing I knew, I had and I had to buy material and all that. Of course, I took my own money and bought most of it. But then I charged like $10 and for a child to come. And then if it was more than one child in the family, all of them came on the $10. On the $10. It was so many children there. The news came in. They saw all these children. So mostly if they need help with their schooling, we would have after school program, which, we would have tutoring for the kids. Then they came there and played board games mostly at that time, and do things in the team. Then we started going on field trips, and, it wasn't a lot of money, but it, through the summertime, if teachers don't have a job, well, hey, that was real good.
How do you feel your business helped the community?
A place where their children could come that would be safe, and it was a nurturing environment. And then with the church, I had about over 200 in the ministry, because the bishop had asked me if I would be over the children's ministry. So I did, and like I say, over 200 in there. And then my after school program was still going on for every day. Parents that were working, they got the kids there, and then Higher Esteem was responsible for picking the kids up. That way I knew the kids would be safe. It wouldn't be a thing like walk home type of thing. Whoever was in the program, that's what we did. We picked them up, and the parents would know they were at a safe place.
So why did you move back to San Diego?
My mom. So when COVID hit, it really, she had more unction. She wanted to live with her family. So the Lord told me, you go, you take care of your family. The Lord said to help him with his church. And then I want you to expand with higher esteem. Make sure that you start another higher esteem. Keep the one you have in Tulsa, but also in San Diego, I want you to expand the program.
Okay. Back more on your mom. What is your relationship like with your mom now?
Oh, she lives with me. And she wants to go wherever I go. And she said, well, I go where you go. Where are we going today?
And how old is your mom?
My mom is 96 years young.
So is your mom going through any issues with being 96 or anything like
96.
that?
Every now and then you see a little dementia where she can't remember, of course, names and who is this one and who is that one. Mm-hmm. Oh, they look like us. And but, you know, I haven't really counted all of her grands and great-grands and great-great-great-grands, and, you know, but I know it's up there 100 at least. She knows how to do certain things, brush her teeth and take her shower, and she has a bench in the shower to sit down on, and she knows where her clothes are and everything, putting those on, and so I think it helps. It helps her, and anything that helps her, it helps me. Well, I believe she told me one year that she's going to be here to 107. And I said, I'm not taking anything less than that. So you've got to live to be at least 107.